Hello lovely people. I don't know why is this curling like this, but now some of you might think, why are you doing this to yourself? Why are you invoking the wrath of the 2020? They hear you say things you want and they take them away. This has happened to me multiple times. I go, oh, I just want to like go outside. Fires, air. Oh, I'll just go to my friend's house and have whatever. No, cases uptick, or things happen and then they say, no, the fun thing you want to know more, not for you. Maybe this is a bit early to do this. Maybe it's a bad idea. I don't really care no more. Come at me, 2021. If you noticed, I made some little, I'm kind of putting the footage here. Voila. Yesterday I made more baking, some cinnamon pumpkin cookies for myself, and I put little pentacles into them. Or pentagrams. I guess it would be a pentacle because the cookie is a circle, but you know. Anyway, I am using these as these blessing cookies. I was thinking about all the things I really want to do while I was baking them. Do a little thing with like the cookies surrounded by like candles, and like eventually when I eat them, these things are, this is the spell, okay? So, first things first, I am going to start small and say that I would like to have like 10 new plants in my house for the year 2021. Yeah, I really been enjoying buying a couple plants here or there and then learning how to take care of them, learning how I'm fucking them up, regrowing them, making sure they're doing well, and then on top of it too, they help clean the air inside, so in case there are more fires, it helps fresh air indoors a little bit from the plants. So, and two, I've always wanted to be that like green witch who can do the things, and I've always wanted to like have specifically like a bunch of herbs in my house, but I've tried it before. I think there's even a video on this channel where I tried to keep them in Arizona and it just didn't end well. But I think just because I've had more free time on my hands, I have more time to like look into why is this plant sad, why is it not, like there's just more time on my hands to actually give good care to it. And I really would love the idea of my whole house being actual live plants, and specifically because my bathroom has no windows and is a dark pit of an abyss, and I just want it to be like a lush overflowing thing, and I would love to take all of my fake plants, put it in there, and have all of my real plants out here. Next thing I really want to do is I want to focus less on the projects that I'm like I want to get done, and just focus on projects that I kind of like pop into, like give myself more free time to play, specifically with my drawing and my comics. I've been working on one comic for God knows how long, and every time I get stressed I really just can't get over it. I think it's because I put too much pressure on that particular project. So I have all these other ideas, but I keep pushing them aside going, no, you do that one after these ones are done. And it's like, why? I would love to make comics kind of based on like my witchcraft and my practice, and do more things along that as opposed to focusing on my like long fantasy epic that I'm working on. So I would like to start working on some of those little shorts and actually like putting them out there and like just seeing if, I don't know if people like them, or just to show like, yeah, I did the thing, I finished it. It's like, this is an idea that popped in my head, I sat down, I drew it, I colored it, I finished it, it's done, it's out there, like, ta-da. And I don't know, I guess just not put so much pressure on that. And it's weird because every single year I put an aspiration to work on comics specifically in my creativity zone, and every single year it seems to slip by and not go well. And I think it's just because of the pressure. I think I just need to take the pressure off, and we'll go from there. For the year 2021, I want to take this big one. Don't curse me, 2021. I want to take a nice trip with my family. I have not seen my family since 2019 because they live in other states than I do, and none of us are getting on planes or traveling much right now unless absolutely necessary. And my mom was watching a movie the other day, and I grew up in Chicago. She was watching a movie where the filming was based in Chicago, and she talked about how much she misses it, especially around this time of the year before COVID and pandemics and social distancing and all that. There was a bunch of festivals, especially during Christmas time. There's the Chris Crindle Market and just a whole bunch of just very festive things to do that we would always do in the downtown area. And it was something we haven't done for years and years and years, and clearly I doubt, like, are there going to be a bunch of Thanksgiving Day parades? Are there going to be a bunch of the Chris Kringle Market or any of these other things that like just gather groups of people around? Probably not. You know, they might have the ice skating, but yeah, probably not going to happen. So we were all talking about, hey, but in year 2021, we should hopefully have a vaccine by that time, around holiday season time, and doing all those things with my family would be really awesome. So we are hopefully all planning a trip 2021. So it's another thing I'm putting out there. Don't take it from me. I'm doing it. Happiness, good thoughts, right? There will be a vaccine, everything will be fine. Another thing I want to do in the year 2021 is I would like to get a better handle on truly a robust emergency fund. Probably like everyone else this year, we've all realized how quickly our finances can thoroughly destroy us if the economy decides to be a piece of shit, and if the government decides to be a piece of shit and not pass legislation that will help us. Please vote. One of the things that I was like, okay, well, I can vote, I can write letters, angry letters, I can call people, I can do all the things, right, to try to get the people representing us to actually fucking do something to help people, especially people who are way off worse situations than I am. I've been very lucky. I have been able to keep my job, even though it's been sensitive. A lot of it's based on like what we can produce this year to see if that continues, and if the economy takes even more nosedives, we shall see. But one of the things that I'm really trying to focus on now, since of it, and I really want to keep extending that, is I was good about having a somewhat of an emergency fund, and that has given me a lot of solace, just being like, oh, okay, yeah, like we're okay, like worst comes to worst, even if I get fired tomorrow, and if the freaking unemployment people take for goddamn ever to give me anything I need, you know, it's just, I will be safe based off what I have in my savings account. And so one of the things that I really want to focus on is I'm going to do a spell, probably not on Samhain because I have something else planned, but probably sometime in November timeframe. I want to do a very saving money spell that just focuses on the money coming in, having very little random shit come up that I need to spend money on, you know, have it just be very planned, you know, do a little bit of a safety protective thing around surprise expenses and none of that. And so hopefully I just want to beef up my emergency fund as much as freaking possible. So then again, worst comes to freaking worst, maybe I can be safe instead of just for like a couple of months, 6, 12, who knows, because apparently pandemics can go on for freaking forever. It's a fun thing to think about. So that's another thing. 2021, I really want to focus on money coming in, money staying in the bank account to a very robust amount. And finally, I think what I really want to focus on is trusting the universe and have the universe give me some wins. I'm giving all of us some wins. I think like we want the cycle to turn, right? We want the wheel to like, okay, we're on the upswing of the luck now, right? Hopefully. But one of the things that I've really noticed is, I think in so many ways, because if you get hit and you get kicked when you're down, like again and again and again and again and again, even if you're busting your ass, even if you are trying so hard to have that blind faith, one of the things I really kind of want to imbue into this little food and spell during this time is the idea of the universe giving me small little surprise wins in ways I was never expecting to come about. I want to trust in the universe again, that it can provide wonderful, great little blessings from out of nowhere, because I don't know, I feel very much of the mindset right now that anything good that comes into our lives, we have to claw into, just like pull in with all force. Like it can't just like be eased out and happy. And I'm trying to work on the ease of it all. I'm trying to work on trusting again that good things can happen. It's funny how I've now based all of my spells around trust recently, on trying so hard to really give things up again to the universe with a inner knowing that it's actually going to turn out, it's actually going to be okay. Having that mindset and having that trust again has been very, very difficult. And I kind of want, I don't know, that's one of the things I'm invoking. I'm pulling in for myself with my magic, and then everything else will just be, whew, let it go. Is I want small surprises, small, good surprises that come in with no negative consequences attached, just a nice little mwah, a nice little blessing, a nice little ding 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 to happen all throughout my year of 2021. Because I also know myself. I know that even if I just get 1, 2, even if I got one large one, I would not then translate that to actually trusting what the universe is going to bring to me. It's almost like a habit, right? I need to get back into the habit of trusting things are going to be okay and get better. So that's what I want to invoke. I want 2021 to have a bunch of small, really great blessings that come out of freaking nowhere, and that it's up to the universe in what realm of my life and how they show up, like all of that. But I want it in there. So some of those may feel very underreachy for some of you. Some of them may feel like, girl, that's a big ask. But I don't know. I've kind of gotten to the point. Yes, boo-boo. Hello. I've gotten to the point where I'm just gonna declare it, and I'm tired of waiting for the other shoe to drop. I'm tired of it's all bad all the time, you know what I mean? And so sometimes the squeaky wheel gets the grease. And so if I'm gonna need to squeak a bit to the universe to hopefully get some more good vibes, let's do it right now. Let's make some blessings and tie them in, and hopefully as the veil starts to thicken again, it'll help bring some of this in. Anyway, so, oh my goodness, the boo-boo. Needy cat. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next one.